even the whole school, how to be clear on who I need to help me to develop this. I cannot do this by myself. I need some expertise to help me. Rebel is an expert in product in video or media production, right, Rebel?
Yep. All of those and more.
Right. And so you have to get people to help you. And I became clear about who I needed to help me. And I believe I picked the right people because I quieted my mind and became clear about what I needed and who I needed. And I'll get into this, but it's all about getting in touch or connecting that GPS system in your head called a pineal gland, connecting it to a higher source that can give you direction. Just like a bird's GPS system tells them where to fly in the north and where to go to in the in the summer and where to go to in the winter, fly south in the winter, and they know exactly where to go. They know exactly where that nest is. Alligators and turtles, they know where they laid their eggs, sound, and all these things. Every animal has a GPS system, and you do too, and it's called your pineal gland. And it sits right here in the top of your head in the center there. And that is your connection to spirit. And a lot of pineal glands are calcified. And this may be controversial, but it's science. Fluoride in the water and in the toothpaste, it calcifies your pineal gland, so you lose your ability to connect with that higher source. This is not foo-foo medicine, this is science. This is how you connect with the field, the quantum field. And again, I don't want to get too scientific, I don't want to get too woo-woo, but I'm a scientist. I'm a medical doctor. I want to help people heal. And you heal not with outward sources, you heal from the inside out. And you have to get in touch with the power that you have to heal yourself. And again, I saw it over and over again in this 7-day workshop. So you get measurable improvements in your sleep quality, your blood pressure, enhanced mental clarity and focus in daily life, a powerful reconnection with my true purpose. And his whole goal was to reactivate this pineal gland, how you can shift energy. And one of his saying is wherever your attention goes, that's where your energy goes. So you have to pay attention. You have to be aware that you have a pineal gland. You have to be aware that that pineal gland is what can connect you to different frequencies. And this is a whole nother podcast, is that there are frequencies out there, just like your dog can hear sounds that you can't hear. There are frequencies out there that if you're focused on this 3D world, everything that you can see, feel, and touch and taste, if you're only focused on that, you are not aware of these other frequencies that and that's where your intuition and your gut feelings, all of these things that we say, those are these frequencies that are trying to get in touch with us. And you need to have open communication. You need to reactivate that pineal gland. You can do that with meditation and learning how to move energy. And we're going to eventually talk about all this in the Ageless Blueprint. But this is how you heal. You heal from within. Now, in the meantime, can maybe we do some things to help you feel better while you're healing? Yes, but true healing comes from the inside out. I got to get going. I was worried I wasn't going to have enough to say, but I got too much to say. So let me see if this thing shows up. Is it going to run, you think? Let's see. No, it's going from slide to slide. Do you know how to make the videos run, Rebel?
I can't, if you see how you have a play button there?
Uh-huh.
See, I can't control it. Can you press that play button?
Yeah, I did, but it just goes to the next slide.
I
Mm.
don't think they're embedded right. Do you have a video? Are these in video format on your computer where you can just
Yeah.
access it and add it?
Mhm.
If you
Yeah,
can
how do I
add,
do it?
go to the present
Okay.
and find the video. It's present and video file, and then you
Okay,
find it
yeah,
on
yeah,
your
here we go.
computer.
Oh, yeah. Simple as that. Let me see if this is one. Okay, yeah. Here we go. That's Dr. Dispenza right there. And this is 21. I just wanted to prove that I was really there. So, you go to a meditation. Can you hear me now? Yeah. You go to a meditation seminar or whatever, and you think you're going to be on top of a mountain and you're going to be, sitting quietly. That was we did that also, but his whole thing is getting the energy up, getting a positive energy in the room, get a healing energy in the room. And so that's every session started out with a little, dancing and music and all that stuff. So it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of great people. Uh I really did. So now, all right, so that's cool. Let's do another one then. All right, so let me move that from studio. Let's do another one. Do-do-do-do. All right, so let me show you this. So this is the walking meditation. So this is on the last few days. This is 2,100 people out on this beach. And what you do is you have your headphones in, and he's talking you through a guided meditation. And at some point, he tells you to stop, and you start out just standing, and he's talking to you and talking about, the power that you have and your future. Think about your future, act like it's there right now. And then he tells you, walk into that future, and he's talking to you the whole time. And I'm going to tell you, it is an emotional experience. I just tell you that. And to see these people walking, and you see some people who, in the beginning of the conference, 4 or 5 days ago, they were having trouble. They were on wheelchairs, and they start walking. You see it, and it's crazy. Uh, it's a really uh, it's a really moving experience. And then he'll tell you to lay down, and you lie down, and you just kind of let those feelings just come over you. Uh, it's it's hard to explain, you guys. So let me show you one other one, and then I think we'll move on.
There's a question. Can anyone go
Okay,
to this, or is
yeah.
this a medical professional only?
No, so the prerequisite is you have to do his online course. It costs like 350 bucks. And you do his online course, and just so you can get kind of used to his meditation style and what he's talking about. It's like 17 hours of online. I mean, I did this over a course of weeks, but no, anyone can go. And he has them like 5, 6 times a year. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I'll tell you about uh, there's something on Prime Video now called The Source, and that is looking at the scientific information concerning this. I'm gonna get to that on the slide. Let me show you this last one, and then I'm gonna move on. I know time but this
I
is
just
me.
finished the second
You see, I
walking
got sand all over
meditation.
my face.
Very powerful. You kind of you get your heart and your mind in synchrony, and then you walk into your future. You visualize your future self, and you walk into that reality. This is the second one I've done. Tomorrow, it starts at 4 a.m. because that's when your pineal gland is making the most melatonin. And when it's making melatonin, that's when it can give you a mystical experience. I know I got sand on my eyes because we lay down on the ground at the end. This is quite an experience, and I'll tell you more later.
All right. Yeah. So that's it. It's no, anyone can go. I'll talk about this. We did a coherence healing. It's almost a spiritual experience. I'll explain more about that. Let's go to it. I wanted to prove to you that I really was there. So, when you go into meditation, this is the goal. All right. So I use this Muse headband. I'm gonna talk about that later. I love this thing. If you don't know how to meditate, this is how you learn, is that. So these are beta brain waves, okay? Beta brain waves are what I'm using right now. I want to be alert. I need to be able to think. I need to be able to process information. So this is being